in New York, MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the New York Yankees. Just about set to go. And towing the slab, Kevin Gausman.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Here's Nico Horner. And that one fouled off.
First pitch, 7:05.
Swing and a ground ball. And they get Nico Horner one away. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace-caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
And that one misses up and in. And now 2-0. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. That one well upstairs. 3-1 now. One out, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. Three balls, two strikes the count. The other way. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Juan Soto. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Next offering is fouled back.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Just missed. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And it remains 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
And up next for Detroit, Jake Berger. Strike on the inside corner.
No.
And a swing and a miss.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Next offering is outside. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. Next pitch misses way outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And down on strikes. Out number 3. And stepping in for the Yankees, Blake Perkins. Late swing, foul to the left. Cease was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
Almost got him. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And that one wrapped foul. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, what a stop. From his knees, the throw. And they get the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Josh Bell. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, this team was shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what did they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them get on that scoreboard.
And there's a ball.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push runs across as often as possible.
Next offering is down low. 2 outs, base is empty. Outside with a breaking ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Two outs. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Aaron Judge in the box now. No balls and a strike. Sliced hard but foul. Bell off of first with 2 away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd. We're in the second game of this division series. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar.
No, that's a ball.
First pitch misses. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. Fought off foul.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that cost your team the season.
And a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
One down, base is empty. Out to short, Perdomo. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. Outside low, ball 1. Murphy goes 6 feet 3 inches, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. The pitch just missed. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So up next, Jake Bauers. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Ozuna should have it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. 1 left for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No. Back now in the Bronx. Bottom of the 2nd. Now up as the Yankees DH, Kyle Higashioka. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3
Batting
fastballs,
fifth,
all
the
strikes.
baseman,
Wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Jose Altuve, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Nothing here in the bottom of the 2nd. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field not.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. 3-2 now.
Full count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Ripped to short. Whips it across. And they get Altuve for the out.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Geraldo.
Geraldo Perdomo stepping in now for the Yankees. The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Two down, nobody on. And it's even up. He goes down looking. Yanks here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. All set for the start of the inning. And now Dalton Varsho. Gosman back to work. There's a strike. Varsho went deep in his most recent game. And a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
So the batting order turns over, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Nico Horner. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Top of the third, no score. Swings through that one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Tigers, the third baseman, Emmanuel.
Digging in,
Rivera.
Emmanuel Rivera. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one's in there, 0-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Horner, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That's down and in. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
There's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Gausman throws over.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And he chases that one. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So 1 hit is all they get. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. First pitch just misses. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. That one missed. Two. Got him swinging.
Batting ninth.
Here's
the
Marcell
17,
Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
That one's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Stays alive. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Murphy gathers, throws to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Perkins stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
No strike.
That one misses, and that's ball 2. Two outs. And that drops in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Now it's 3-2. Manny Machado on deck for the Yankees. Outside, and that is ball 4.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base paths, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
So a man at first. Manny Machado stepping in now for the Yankees.
Now the 2-out walk, got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
And another ball, and you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Josh Bell, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Strike 1. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like?
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. New inning getting started, and now the first baseman, Jake Berger. The pitch. Just missed. And that misses. And the count is 2-0. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on. Tobar swings through it for strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, no outs. Now here is Nelson Velasquez. Fastball is outside. And this is inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that is a big first out.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Murphy in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Fouled off. He was late. To short, could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 4th, and now Josh Bell. There's the strike of the knees.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Started after it, appeal to third, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1. And ball 1. All tied up, and we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. Judge waits. And Judge spoils that one. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Higashioka. And that drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Late on that fastball.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Next pitch in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Dalton Varsho up now for the Tigers. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Late with the swing there.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th.
No.
That one drifts inside.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Next offering in there for a strike. It's 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And that one fouled off. The 1-1. On the corner for a strike. In the dirt, 2-2. swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the... That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Now Altuve, 34-year-old vet, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. And that's way high. And the count is 1-1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Ball one on a pitch inside. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Varsho moving back for it. Gone into Monument Park. That one landed amongst the legends. Yasmani Grandal stepping in now for the Yankees. And the first offering is not close. Foul ball. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Pitch misses. 2-1. And delivers outside. Swings through that one out in front that time. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Ozuna at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. The Tigers have some action going in their pen for the first time. James Karinchak preparing to come on if needed. Gilbreth also getting ready. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Next offering is in for a strike. Grandal stands at first with one out. That's inside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Full count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Back to the top of the lineup, Blake Perkins stepping in now for the Yankees. He is struck out and he is walked. And that's in there for strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. It usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Runners at first and second with one gone. And now it's even up.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
On the ground to third. And foul ball. Two on, one out. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 3. Manny Machado waiting to hit for the Yankees. 1 out. Runners at first and second. That one 95 to finish him off. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Dylan Cease is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, James Karinchak.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Karinchak, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. 1-0 ball game. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. We're in the second game of this division series. Now the number 2 hitter, Emmanuel Rivera.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Ball.
And 1-2.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And a ball evens the count.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a nod. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Jake Berger, 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Judge makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Tovar up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Next pitch is outside. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Altuve squeezes it, and that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Josh Bell. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Action in the pen down there. Sean Reed Foley getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Just missed.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And a good start to the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
And ball one to Judge.
1-0.
And now he's fallen behind Judge.
2-1.
Bell on at first, nobody out. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
2-2.
In the dirt. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one hammered. That's back there. Out of here.
Pitcher tried to intimidate with that fastball up and in, but he was ready for it. Pulled the trigger, and man, explosive through the zone right there.
And now here is Kyle Higashioka. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Yankees up by 3. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That one missing inside.
Full count.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Just missed.
1-1.
And there's the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Hit in the air, center field. Varsho makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Geraldo Perdomo stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one fouled off. just off the outside edge, and it's 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Yasmani Grandal on deck for the Yankees. Two down, nobody on. Fights it off. He'll see another.
We're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. 2 outs, runner at first. And next for New York, Yasmani Grandal. In there, and it's 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed, but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now the DH, Nelson Velasquez. Gosman back to work. That misses the zone. Ball 1. The Yankees with some action in their pen. Justin Slayton getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Moretta warming up as well. That's through there for a strike.
Quick at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now it doesn't strike outs for him in this one. So here's Murphy now. Right through there for a strike.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board. Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Ball 1.
The Tigers trailing by 3 here in the late stages of game 2. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out. Just 1 pitch short of 100 now, and I'm guessing this is likely his final inning if he can get through it.
And it's 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Just off the inside edge.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Bell makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Marcell Ozuna. And then misses. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's down and away. Late on that fastball.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Off the mark there, and now it's filled up 3-2. And they'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mix it up to speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
And that's outside. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 3.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Corner, toss the second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Liam Hendricks getting loose out there. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And that one is lifted in the air. 1 away. So here's Horner now. 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Splits the plate, and it's 0-2. And that's outside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. Next offering is in the dirt. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Way outside, and now it's 3-2. The Yankees leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 8th. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 away down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for Detroit, Emmanuel Rivera. He swings and fouls one off. Slayton, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. There's a strike at the knees. 0-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is back in New York. On to the bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Josh Bell.
He'll go.
That one out to right. Soto gets under it. And it's caught for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Aaron Judge at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. There comes an 0-2 to Judge. That one just misses.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And it's fouled away. Next offering upstairs.
1-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 outs.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. So the Yanks go.
Now
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Liam Hendricks.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and you see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Backed off the plate that time. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Rips that one to right. Makes the catch for the out.
The first baseman, number 21, Jake.
And here's the first baseman, Jake Burger. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The Tigers trailing by 3 here in the late stages of game 2. Foul ball, still 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. That one inside, and the count 1-2. The Yanks trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. And they're down to their last out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. And a strike. Two down, nobody on. Fought off foul. The Tigers down to their final strike. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. That'll make it out of here. A solo shot. And they cut into the lead. It's 3-1. Nelson Velasquez up now for the Tigers. On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with two gone.
Wastes no time there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here's Sean Murphy. And a strike on the outside edge. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Slider misses outside. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third, and that's just foul. The tying run at the plate. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.